When a shinobi reaches the status of kage, it's usually a really big deal. Gaining this title means that you're the most skilled or the most powerful ninja in the village, even for someone like Chojuro, a member of the 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist and a former bodyguard for the 5th Mizukage. Despite only having mastery over water release jutsu, Mei believed in the potential of Chojuro and eventually made him the next Mizukage. In today's edition of the True Power series, the 7 Ninja Swordsman edition, we're going to be breaking down the skill set of Chojuro and his power and decide if he's truly worthy of being this generation's Mizukage. Now let's go ahead and be upfront. Despite the fact that this guy looks like a snot-nosed, whiny, low self-esteem brat who still breastfeeds when he's hungry, this dude was skilled enough with the sword that he became a member of the 7 Ninja Swordsmen, which in itself is something that needs to be applauded. By the events of the 5 Kage Summit, his skills with a sword were already being regarded as the best in the Hidden Mist village, so this dude isn't a slouch despite his derpy appearance. In the movie version of the Momoshiki arc, as well as in the anime version, the manga version, and the novelization, was able to coordinate his attacks to pressure Kinshiki while fighting alongside the other Kages and a very weakened Sasuke Uchiha. In the anime version of the Momoshiki battle, however, it showed him getting demolished by Momoshiki, but given it took a Naruto and Sasuke both fighting with less than 50% of their chakra to take down Momoshiki, is still pretty telling. After all, it's not like Naruto and Sasuke aren't walking demigods. I mean, these dudes are freaking powerful. Now, with that being said, in the Boruto movie novelizations, one of the passages referred to Chojuro as being the best swordsman out of all 5 great nations, and the other Kage point blank said that he's the most skilled when it comes to assassination methods. Using his sword, he was shown not only being powerful enough to slap around Sasuke, knocking him cleanly through a wall despite Sasuke having Susanoo activated. In the Boruto era, he can also create a copy of his sword and he can use it for dual wielding. While he was heavily suppressed, he used a mere broken katana to hold off 3 of the legendary swords that belonged to the 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist. For his physical strength, he showed that he's stronger than average ninja, being able to pick up Zabuza's sword with one arm, which it should be worth noting, even Suigetsu, when he uses his water enhanced muscles, can't do so with ease, so that says a lot about his physical strength. Like the other members of the 7 ninja swordsmen, Chojuro was assigned a sword that has its own set of unique skills and abilities. Chojuro's weapon can be used to store chakra and fire off that chakra that is stored inside of him. The chakra can also be used to coat the sword and can be transformed into whatever weapon that Chojuro wills it to be. The more chakra he has stored inside the sword, the larger the weapon that manifests will become. His sword can also unleash the bone crystals that can either pierce his enemy or it can be used to bind their movements. While it was never confirmed, the previous owner of this blade was thought to be Suigetsu's older brother, Mangetsu, which again, that shows just how overpowered this sword is, given that Suigetsu's brother was stated to be an absolute monster in battle. Bloody Mist Secret Sword Art Bone Mutilation is a jutsu that Chojuro uses when he shoots out chakra needles from his sword, and after it disrupts the chakra system of whoever it hits, the attack, according to the Boruto movie novelization, will slowly kill its target after shutting down the chakra system, which shows that this is a very deadly attack if you're hit with each of these needles. Now, Chojuro can also use the Great Waterfall Jutsu, which is created when he focuses a large quantity of chakra in his mouth after holding it for a very prolonged period of time, striking them with the full force of a severe waterfall, and strikes with enough destructive power that it leaves the area looking like a natural disaster just swept through, which shows a lot for its destructive capability. And it should be worth noting that the more chakra that Chojuro stores up inside, the more dangerous this attack can become. The water release Water Spike Jutsu is used when Chojuro finds himself in a very desperate situation. When he uses this jutsu, he produces large spikes that are sharp enough to cleanly impale the person that he's fighting. As a nod to his skill, Chojuro can also perform this attack when he's not near a large body of water and still use it to its maximum power, as noted in the battle with Hiruzen Sarutobi versus Tobirama Senju and Hashirama Senju during the reanimated Kage fight that took place back during the Konoha Crush arc when Orochimaru attacked the village, Only a water style user with enormous chakra can get the full effects of using a water style jutsu when they're not near a body of water, which is pretty impressive when it comes to Chojuro. As another testament to his skill, as well as his preferred fighting style, as well as his mastery over swordplay, Chojuro can also use these spikes as a makeshift sword, proving that even when he isn't in battle with his own katana or his own blade, he can still be a deadly fighter to face in battle. So what did you guys think about Chojuro's true power? Do you think he's truly worthy of being Mizukage, or do you think that Mei should have remained in power and allowed Chojuro to get more powerful, or maybe someone else should have stepped up to be Mizukage? And if that's the case, let me know who down in the comment section below. But as always guys, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an incredible day guys.